Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of TTV.
We're your hosts Austin Powers and Dr. Evil on this fine Monday morning.
Tell me, Austin, do you know the holiday of Dia de los Muertos?
I sure do, Dr. Evil, and it is quite a groovy time. Here's R.A. Miller with the scoop.
The Latino Student Union is having a Dia de los Muertos fundraising event on Saturday, November 10th from 5 to 8 p.m. Dia de los Muertos is a holiday that remembers and honors those who have passed and is a festive, joyous celebration. Tickets are $5 in advance or $7 at the door. You can purchase tickets at East High School or call 608-204-1624.
Wow, that sure was groovy.
Got that right. You know what else is groovy?
Tell me, Austin.
Many teachers here at East have so many secret talents and skills that we don't even know about. Izzy and Carly did a piece on Miss Pelocci that is quite interesting. Here it is.
Miss Pelocci is an AP psychology teacher here at East with a successful history of participating in beauty pageants.
I started doing pageants in 2012 when I moved to Madison. I had a choir teacher in high school that was Miss Minnesota in 2001, and she always described to us what it was like to be in Miss Minnesota. And then when I graduated high school in 2010, her sister was Miss Minnesota. When I moved to Madison, I decided that I wanted to try something fun and different. So I looked at how you could try out for Miss Wisconsin and found out that you have to win a local pageant in order to go into Miss Wisconsin. So in 2012, I tried out for Miss Madison. My favorite part about doing pageants was finding different people that had all these really cool talents that I would never even dream of having. One girl is this really awesome Irish dancer, but also just meeting all of these different women from different walks of life that had different ambitions was just fun to dress up and show off our talents around them. Well, I learned that I am capable of doing things that I thought that I probably would never do in my entire life. I learned how to do my makeup, which was really exciting because my mom never taught me that. Even though I never wear makeup anymore, I still know how to do it when I really want to do it, and Miss Modal always asks me to do her eyeliner, so there's that. It's really exciting and fun. And sorry to throw you under the bus, Miss Modal. I also just had a little bit more self-confidence after getting in front of people in a swimsuit. So.
Miss Pelocci gave us a demonstration of her pageant walk, and Mr. Gibson decided to take a try. This was the final product.
Signing off for Tower TV, this is Izzy and Carly.
What a cool story, Austin.
Yeah, baby!
Moving on. Tate, Max, and James take a look at this year's cross-country team. Here it is.
Hello everyone, I'm Jim Pop, alongside special guest Doofenshmirtz Badoinkadoink.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jim, it's great to be here.
And thank you. And you're watching Tower TV Takes on Sports Cross Country Edition. Let's get started. Wow, Doofenshmirtz, that's an impressive looking bunch. Do you think they can compete?
Well, I'll tell you what, Jim, those are some strapping young men, and I don't think they'll have any problem crossing the country.
Wise words. Let's hear what they have to say.
There's two things I've learned in all my years of running is that hydration is key and shoe wear is key. Look out, cross country. Distance is weak. We run fast. Fast.
And there's only one way to run, as fast as you can. 1 mile is 1,600 meters. That's just 16 100s. I got this. Well, Doofenshmirtz, those are some ambitious words from some mighty competitive runners. What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you what, Jim, those guys have their heads on straight and their necks on backwards. I'm sure they'll do fine.
Wise. You know, it looks like they've started stretching. Let's take it down to the field.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jim. Back in my day, whenever I started a run, I made sure to stretch my earlobes nice and tight.
And it appears our first runner is off and running.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jim, that Mr. Incredible is looking mighty incredible out there. His cadence is great, his legs are shining, and he's looking
Wow, look at him go. Oh, wait, what's that? Doofenshmirtz, it looks like he stopped running.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jim, he looks like he's armadillo food out here right now. Looks like he's having a tough time, but fortunately we got still 2 more contestants.
Now, Doofenshmirtz, after seeing that last attempt, do the others even want to try bothering?
Well, I'll tell you what, Jims, I've been doing this for a long time. I came out of the moon running, and my oh my, these other 2 look ripe as prairie dogs as they get ready to start this run.
Here we go, in 3, 2,
Oh no!
Well, I'll tell you what, Jims, in my 12 years of running, I used to shed more water than Mount Vesuvius in my day.
Looks like James is going to have to pick up some ground. Let's check in and see how Tate's doing. Wow, would you look at that? Tate's keeping up with the group. Wait, what's this? Tate's cutting across?
Well, I'll tell you what, Jim, that man is cutting across the field better than Paul Bunyan's ass cut through the Grand Canyon, I'll tell you what.
Wow, look at that. Tyler is now bringing him water. Talk about teamwork.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's ingesting more water than Paul Bunyan's water bed, I'll tell you what.
Here, let's go and see back how James is doing.
Well, I'll tell you what, that man is walking slower than Michelangelo's pet crocodile, I'll tell you what.
You know, Doofenshmirtz, I've been doing this a long time, and this is a first for me.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jim, in my long career, I've seen men cut down like a prairie dog in a steamroller many times.
Would you look at that? Tate is beating Max Letcher.
Well, never in all my years, I'll tell you what, oh man, it looks like Tate doesn't know where the finish line is, I'll tell you what.
Do we even dare check back in on James? Doofenshmirtz, would you look at that true teamwork as they struggle to finish?
That's a great point, Jimothy.
Well, until next time, I'm Jim Pop alongside Doofenshmirtz Badoinkadoink. Thanks for watching.
What a great piece!
Sure was. Up next, we have Eric with some quick announcements.
Boys basketball tryouts are Monday, November 12th. Varsity tryouts are at 6:30 a.m. in the Spec Gym, and freshman and JV tryouts are at 4 p.m. in the Fieldhouse. In order to try out, athletes must give their coach a blue card, which is evidence you have completed your physical and online registration. You need a blue card even if you played a fall sport, and there are no exceptions. See Miss Janine in the athletic office if you have any questions. Attention all athletes! Are you ready for winter tryouts? All winter athletes must check in with the athletic office prior to the first day of practice. This includes all athletes that played a fall sport. You will receive a blue card for your winter sport when all requirements are met. No blue card means no practice, and there are no exceptions. For anyone interested in joining boys swimming, please see Mrs. Welzine in room 149 for more information. Practice begins on November 12th. HOSA Club is hosting East's First Blood Drive on November 20th. Permission slips and the sign-up sheet will be available outside room 135 in about a week. It takes just 1 hour, and each donation can save up to 3 lives. Start eating your iron-rich foods and consider giving the life-saving gift of a blood donation on November 20th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. See Mrs. Winger in room 135 for any questions. Are you interested in winning a $2,500 scholarship? Project Teen Money is a challenge created to help students achieve financial success and would be an awesome way to be in Summit Credit Union advertisements. 6 students from La Follette, Memorial, and East High Schools will be selected. To win, you have to create 3 short videos between 30 and 90 seconds long that inspire your peers to save, spend, and give back to the community. These videos will then be posted online for the community to see and get motivated by to take action. If you're interested in taking the challenge, record a video between 30 and 90 seconds long of yourself saying why you want to compete. Complete the application on the Summit Credit Union site, which is under the Programs tab found under Money Smarts. The deadline to apply is November 18th. Are you a creative student interested in writing, reading, or editing short stories, poetry, lyrics, narrative essays, or the visual arts? If so, Expressions Club needs you as an editorial committee member to help to publish the Expressions Literary Journal. The first meeting is on Friday, October 12th in the LMC Gold during lunch. The One Cart Coffee Shop is now open during second and third hour. We are located by the copy machines near the main office.
Thanks, Eric. Real informative.
Sure was. Gosh, Austin, I still can't get some of those jams from homecoming out of my head.
Well, I have good news for you. Here's Rachel and Bailey with the groovy tunes.
So we're going to play you a few short segments of these songs, and then we need you to guess the artist and the name of the song. So you get 1 point for the correct song title and 1 point for each artist in the song, because some have multiple.
Are we playing against each other?
No, you guys are
We're like a
collective,
team.
like business department team.
If I'm being real, like I'm kind of like a music connoisseur, if that's like a real thing. So I'm just to let you guys know.
The name is Speed for them dudes who don't know me.
All right, headphones can go on.
Oh, this one.
I hate this song.
Drake, got me in my feelings.
I don't know this song. No, I hate this song.
Drake, In My Feelings.
I believe this is In My Feelings by Drake.
You're definitely gonna be pulling this team, I'll tell you that right now.
Wait, I might know this one.
I think this is called Pop Star. Rockstar.
But I don't remember who the artist is.
Is this like Savage or something like that?
Is this Kodak Black?
Is it like 21?
Yes, you got it. 21 Savage, yes.
Oh yeah, this is
That's Fifi with Nicki Minaj and Tekashi 69.
Who are you?
I want to say Fifi, but I want to say Fefe, but I'm gonna say Fifi.
I mean, we already had Cardi B.
Oh, that's Nicki Minaj.
That's Nicki Minaj. I know that.
Thank God Nicki was on the chorus. I was not gonna guess this.
Oh, I totally know this.
Wait, this isn't.
That's
this
Madonna, isn't
the
it?
Walk.
In Vogue?
This isn't the no. Okay, I like the Walk one.
So the song is just Bad and Bougie,
Yeah, Bad and
right?
Bougie.
And it's by Migos.
Migos!
Yeah.
Yeah!
We're 4-0. Let's go.
Yeah.
I can name those intervals.
This is Bodak Yellow by what's her face?
Cardi B.
Oh, this is Cardi B.
Bodak. It's Bodak. Bodak Yellow.
You can with me if you wanna do these expensive pieces, $100.
I don't know the name.
Do you know who this is?
Go ahead, take
This
it.
is Cardi B, the queen.
I don't like the way she like, you know, like. I don't like that, like, they should have never gave a broke chick some money. I'm not one of those kind of dudes. I'm like a Nicki Minaj, because she's the queen of rap, so sorry, my bad. We rambling a little bit.
Those are some serious jams.
Yeah, baby. Hey, doctor. You've had your fair share in the acting industry.
Sure have. Here's Alex with the scoop on some of our very own actors here at East.
Everyone else follow quickly. Follow, you want to be as close as you possibly can. Keep going upstage of it.
The East Side Players, East's resident theater club, has been hard at work on rehearsals and building the set of the fall play. It is a 40-minute one-act called Shuttersome that will be used for the competition show this season.
So Shuttersome is unique because it's a one-act that we competitively perform in the Wisconsin High School Theater Festival, which means it has to be within 40 minutes, and then we will travel with the show and take it to Middleton, and then if we advance to Waunakee and then La Crosse and compete against other high schools that have similar shows, and it culminates in this state, which is like a weekend-long event in La Crosse where we have the chance to go to workshops for theater and see shows put on by high schools from all across Wisconsin. So it's a really unique show for that, and it's a very fun process.
Shuttersome is written and adapted by Lindsay Price and is based off the works from Edgar Allan Poe.
It's like a combination of most of Poe's written tales, such as The Raven, The Mask of the Red Death, The Oval Portrait.
My role, I play a speaker in The Raven.
Right, and for me, I'm not in The Raven, I'm in The Mask of the Red Death.
It's 5 distinct pieces, but all of it's kind of tied together. Paul kind of created a sort of continuous storyline throughout it that obviously you'll see once the play is on. I think that it's a big insight into how Edgar Allan Poe really was thinking. And one interesting part about the play is that all I don't know, it's like 30 some people who are cast in it, are these things called shutters. And the reason that the play is called Shuttersome is that these shutters are supposed to be like the inner workings of Edgar Allan Poe's mind, like all of his thoughts and and everything. So
everyone's always kind of on stage at once, kind of creeping around and making everything a bit more spooky. But yeah, he wrote a bunch of poems and short stories, and he almost kind of invented like the horror genre as we know it today.
East has done several comedies recently for their competition show, yet this year they chose to go for a darker piece.
Why did I choose Shuttersome? One of the hardest parts of my job is to figure out what we're going to invest all of this money, all of these hours, all of these resources, what stories we're going to invest in. And I knew that we were due for something that was dramatic, because we've done comedies the last 2 years, so I know that I wanted to balance out the comedy. And some students had expressed an interest in doing something a little darker, an interest in the macabre. So I read a lot of plays during the summer. During the first week of professional development, before students were at school, this play came into my lap. I read it and I thought it was just perfect for what we needed to do here at East.
They have already done their first competition at Middleton on October 20th, but they are doing runs of the show at East on December 7th and 8th. Make sure to support ESP and see the show. Signing off for Tower TV, this is Alex.
That was great. Yeah. But you know what isn't great, Austin? The trash around East. Here's Miller and Ollie with the scoop.
Students who eat lunches around the school often do not take the time to throw away their trash. Once you finish eating, please go to one of East's many trash cans and throw away your garbage. Your school community will appreciate you taking the time to throw away your trash.
That was a great PSA. Speaking of announcements, here's Eric with some more.
Saturday School is a program in which you can get help on papers, projects, college applications, and more. UW tutors help from 9 to 11 a.m. on Saturdays in the LMC Gold, and a light breakfast will be provided. The HBCU Fair will be held on Thursday, November 1st in the Spec Gym from 4 to 8 p.m. The Common Black College application at the fair will be free for juniors and seniors, allowing students to apply up to 53 schools at once. See your counselor or Mr. Amara in room 1025 to get registered for the fair. African American Parent Night will be held on November 8th in the LMC Purple from 6 to 7 p.m. We hope to see you there. A school-wide Latinx celebration will be held from Monday, November 5th to November 9th. There will be guest speakers, alumni, presentations, a movie, and food all week. Please join to celebrate the many different cultures that walk our halls here at East. GSA Club, open to all LGBTQ students and their allies/supporters, meets on Thursdays at lunch in room 2051. Bring your lunch, meet new people, and see how you can make a change. Tower Tales will be selling yearbooks from 1972 to 2008 for $20 each in cash during parent-teacher conferences from 4 to 8 p.m. Tell your parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and friends to go to room 1057E to buy one, or to contact advisor Miss Van Buren for more information. Seniors, if you would like a senior tribute in the yearbook, remind your parents that the deadline is November 2nd. Pick up an order form outside room 1057E or contact Miss Van Buren for more information.
Great job, Eric. Moving on, we have Dakari, Max, and Liam with some tricky questions.
As many of you know, Madison East High School is one of the most prestigious high schools in the state of Wisconsin.
Because of this, we set out to find just how smart East High School students are.
On this episode of Tower TV, we will ask,
Are you smarter than a Pergolder? Who's the principal at East High School? Mr. Hernandez.
Mike Hernandez.
Mike Hernandez?
No, that would be Mike Hernandez.
Yeah, I'd agree. Mr. Hernandez.
How many stars are on the American flag?
50.
50. What you said?
50.
50.
27. Is that
50?
Before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the tallest mountain in the world?
Probably still Mount Everest.
Still Mount Everest.
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Fiji.
Mount Everest.
know that.
Who's on the $5 bill?
Abraham
Lincoln.
The president.
I don't know, George Washington.
I don't know. My boy, Theodore Roosevelt. Christopher Columbus.
I don't know.
When is the 4th of July in England?
I don't know. I don't live out there.
Didn't have to be on the 4th of July.
They don't have. Oh wait. The 5th of November.
April 4th. All right. So you're in a race. You passed the person in second place. What place are you in now?
You passed the person in second place. Wouldn't you be in first? You passed the person in second place. Then you'll be in first place.
First? Wait a minute. You passed the person in second. Second?
Who am I in the race with?
First. What is it?
In a race and you pass the person who's in second, then you're in second. I'm a lateral thinking god.
So, are East High School students smarter than a pergolder?
Nah.
Wow, some of those almost got me.
Haha. Up next, we have Bridget and Lane with the scoop on East's very own volleyball program.
With the boys and girls volleyball seasons coming to an end, we talk with some players about their experiences with high school volleyball.
I started playing my freshman year. Me and Sam just needed something to do, just waiting for baseball season to come, so we joined and we knew a lot of seniors on the team.
Baseball was actually my main sport freshman year, and Carson got me to try out for volleyball, and I just fell in love with it.
Because it's fun. I love the community aspect of the team. I love working with all different types of people. I love my teammates and my coach and just everybody.
I love home games. We only get like 3 to 4 a year, but it's nothing like the rush, just being just an animal for a day.
I just like the environment.
Our proudest moment so far in the season, I'd say, is beating West at our first tournament of the year.
I think that our proudest moment so far has just been learning how to work as a team.
Our change from last year to this year, we were okay, but we improved a lot, like the seniors and the younger people, so the bond is really good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Sam's like D1 bound, basically a beast. Carson got the most butter sets in the game, and that's all I have to say about that.
Go volleyball!
The girls and boys volleyball teams ended their seasons with conference records of 6-7 and 9-6. Signing off for Tower TV, this is Bridget and Lane.
Good stuff, guys. You know what else is good? Registering to vote. Here's Rachel with the scoop.
Those of you seniors who are 18 are eligible to vote in this year's elections. The deadline to register online was October 17th, but you can still register in person at your city clerk's office up until Election Day. You can also register on Election Day at your polling place. For those of you who can, I strongly urge you to get out and vote and have your voice be heard.
Thanks for watching another groovy episode of Tower TV.
Make sure to tune in next month. Now go ahead and enjoy our dad joke of the episode.
Hello, East High. How many apples grow on trees? All of them.
Do do do